Hello, Cougars fans. I'm here with head women's basketball coach Mandy King after the 50-48 victory over Salisbury. Coach, comeback victory, it's got to be sweet.
Oh, absolutely, and especially against such a great opponent. I mean, Salisbury is going to be, one of the toughest teams that we face all year, and I'm just incredibly proud of the way that our girls fought through adversity and got ourselves in rhythm against a really good team. It feels a lot better tonight.
Obviously, the game was definitely tell two halves. First half, they shot 45%. Second half, we came back and just really, bared down defensively. Ray, big game, another big game for her. Just talk about the play of the girls.
Yeah, we were really thankful as a staff for halftime because, the first half we still didn't play the way that, we practice every day. And, so we knew we were happy that it was just close. We thought, okay, we haven't even started to play and we're still within striking distance. So if we can get our confidence and our energy and our toughness going, then good things were going to happen. And the girls really bought into what we needed to do defensively. And then when Ray gets going offensively, we feel like we can't be beat. So, when all those things are working at the same time, we're pretty tough to handle.
And I feel like the momentum really swung in your favor, especially with Ray and even like a girl like Letitia, playing well, giving you a few steals there. Danielle got a few steals, just talk about those two.
Yeah, we were really, they have great size, they have great experience, and we thought our only chance was to get after them defensively and really hope that our strength and conditioning and our speed was going to be a factor. So I think in the second half, a little bit of our depth with, Letitia and then Danny getting back on the floor after having some foul trouble in the first half. Those guys, they just, everything about them is tough. They never back down from a challenge. They play with a chip on their shoulder, and they just find ways to make a play when you absolutely need it the most. So Letitia's coming up with steals, Danny coming up with some great boards late, and hitting some big free throws as well.
What can you, obviously, with positives, being victory, but what can you take away, some of the negatives or some of the things that you could work on going into tomorrow?
Still so many things that we can work on for sure, but I think we're going to take our whole defensive intensity and then just that mindset that if we get down, as long as we focus on, rebounding the basketball, getting deflections, and then trying to get out in transition, then good things are going to happen. So I want our team just to continue to move forward like that and not ever go back to what that first half looked like.
Now, obviously, tomorrow, just talk about, Cabrini, they're usually a perennial power in the CSAC. They're always good. They always bring something to the table. Just talk about what you obviously saw tonight with the triple overtime game, but then obviously, what you, I don't want to say plan to do tomorrow, but what, just think the strategy.
Yeah, what an incredible game before ours. When it did triple overtime, it just speaks volumes to those two teams and those two coaches. Just great execution in a triple overtime game. Again, Salisbury was a great measuring stick for our program today. And I think Cabrini will be that next step tomorrow. And it's especially, it means a lot to us as well because, our coach Dana is our assistant coach is a Cabrini alum. So, we're all family here, and there's just a little bit more on the line tomorrow, and our girls are very aware of that. So we're just looking forward to that challenge, and hopefully we can take another step forward, and hopefully we start to get, into that top 25 where these two teams have already been.
All right. That is head coach Mandy King after the 50-48 victory over Salisbury.